مشاهدينا برنامج جديد اسمه سفرة مع سفير، بطل عليكم عبر شاشة مريم تي في. من خلاله بنتعرف على بلد سعادة السفير، على المنطقة السياحية، على كل موجودات هذا البلد والموارد البشرية الموجودة فيه كمان. سفرة مع سفير بلقائه الأول مع سعادة سفير باكستان. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Thank you so much.
Mr. Aftab Ahmed Khokhir. It's very easy to pronounce your name, though it's not common name for us. It's not easy, but you are most welcome here, His Excellency, Mr. Ambassador of Pakistan, Mr. Aftab. Today we're gonna talk about Pakistan and all its resources and all its beauty, geographically speaking, where it is. We want to know about the industry of Pakistan, the longest river, touristic cities. We want to fly and travel with you today.
Sure.
You're gonna be the pilot. I will be
The
co-pilot. And here we go.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, His Excellency Mr. Aftab. Please.
Thank you. It's a big honor for me to be with you this morning and make an effort to present Pakistan to Lebanon, and that is the way to bring the people of two countries closer to each other and promote the bilateral relations between the two countries.
Sir, His Excellency, if you want to talk about the geography of or geographic location of Pakistan, we know it's a profound landscape varying from rivers, fountains, plateaus. Can you show us on the map where it is located and the borders and frontiers of the same, please?
You know, Pakistan is in South Asia, and Gilgit-Baltistan is in the north of Pakistan, which is the most beautiful part, and from tourism perspective we say it's a Switzerland of Pakistan.
Nice.
So this natural beauty with high mountains covered with snows is the attraction for tourists. We are bordering with Afghanistan in the west. In the east we have India, and
you have China too, no?
China at
yes.
the northwest, it's China.
Yes.
And then we have borders with Iran. So we have four
China,
major
Iran,
neighbors.
Exactly.
So it's the fulcrum of South Asia and Central Asia. When you move from Afghanistan, you enter Central Asia.
Yes.
And South Asia, Pakistan is ideally located in a very strategic location, not only geographically but also strategically. So
why strategically?
Because it offers a linkage to the global economy, to trade with India, to trade with China, to trade with Central Asia, which is landlocked country.
Yes.
And also Iran is our neighbor, and that you can understand the significance and the challenges we face in our region.
Yes. So centrally skyrocketing, we can say, and it's in the middle of all the bordering countries.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we are very close to Middle East.
Okay.
And so if China, which is now developing its eastern part, and one of the corridors, which 6 corridors, One Belt, One Road initiative, one goes from through Pakistan.
Okay.
So it offers China to do exports to Middle East, to Africa, to Europe from this belt, and also a lot of imports will go through to China from Pakistan. So that is the global perspective, that China is emerging as the leading power in the world, and the appetite for its development in the eastern region is huge. So the world has a big opportunity to benefit from this corridor going through Pakistan, linking with China.
This is amazing, His Excellency, what you are telling us. It's very new for us, and we almost don't know.
We have developed a new port called Gwadar. It is the deepest, naturally deepest port in the region.
Yes.
And the huge size, the travel time for China, if it is Currently, it's going to the other part, western part. It takes more than 3 months. Through this route, it will be only 28 days. So you can imagine the
Yes.
impact.
Perfectly true. It's
Yeah.
perfectly true. If you want to talk about the climate, we've heard a lot of the monsoon, the dry weather, and it's true that you have 4 seasons in
We have 4
Pakistan.
seasons. Monsoon is a rainy season.
It goes
Lot of
from
rains,
which months to which
July,
months?
August. Lot of humidity. After rain, it's
Yes.
humid.
All
So,
right.
but this is also useful for so many crops. So it's lot of rain, which is good for agriculture. Of course, it's a challenge for the residential areas, but at the same time, it's a natural gift, and we
Definitely.
fully utilize the benefits from monsoon.
And then October, November, it goes for the humid season.
No, July, August
Or-
is the humid. Monsoon is coupled with humidity.
And monsoon and onwards is on November, October, November.
September onwards, we start with the autumn,
Autumn, and you
and
have the
then-
spring season.
and then winter, followed by spring, and then summer.
All right, this is amazing. And if you want to go to see some pictures on the screen, just to get to know more about Pakistan, as we browse the photos, you will tell us more.
This is the north of Pakistan, and we are promoting skiing in this region. This is one of a beautiful lake in Pakistan, in near Skardu,
And the largest lake is Manshar.
Manchar Lake.
Exactly.
That is located in Sindh province,
Okay.
but this part is in the north, which is attraction for the tourism.
And it's good to know
This
that
is skiing.
the largest river is
Indus.
Indus River. Yes. The ski
It links
activity.
Afghanistan
Yes.
to Pakistan. These are the animals. This is what tourists are enjoying. Look at the beautiful flowers.
It's true that
Walks.
Pakistan is the 36th largest country by area on the world map.
And we are 7th biggest country.
Nice. And what
This
do
is
we
a
see here?
traditional dance in Pakistan, in Kailash Valley. This is polo, which is played at the highest level ground, which is being played in Pakistan.
This is amazing. It's a very nice spring
it
part
is
of the season.
Yeah.
And it's well known that the monsoon season, rainfall, and it's a dry season, plus a dust storm.
No, not dust storm. It's rain followed by humidity.
Okay.
These are the fruits, apples from Pakistan. This is the new road which is being developed to link China with Pakistan.
You have extensive pool of fuel and gasoline.
Gas, yes, not fuel, but there's a lot of natural resources which
Energy resources like natural
not yet
gas.
been tapped.
Yeah.
There's a lot of resources, but it yet to be tapped.
And petroleum oil reserves.
We are still relying on imports, but with this collaboration with China, there's a plan to develop a refinery, a huge refinery in Pakistan.
Yes. We're going to cover this part of resource and industries. Now, if we going to go to the government structure, talk
Yes.
about the government,
Yes.
what can you tell us?
The government, we have a parliamentary system of government,
Okay.
where in the parliament we have 2 houses, upper house, lower house.
Okay.
Lower house is directly elected people, which is called National Assembly of Pakistan. Just on 25th of July, 1 week before, we had parliamentary elections, and there are 341 seats in the parliament.
Okay.
Out of this, 272 are elected, and the remaining seats are reserved mostly for women in order to ensure their representation in the parliament. And it is allocated on the basis of proportional share of each party in the elections.
Yes.
The other is Senate, upper house. Since Pakistan consists of provinces, Punjab, which is the biggest province population-wise,
And there is the Punjab Assembly, right?
Punjab Assembly.
Yes.
So Punjab is 55% of the population.
Okay.
So in the National Assembly, the seats are divided on the basis of population.
Okay.
Balochistan is the biggest province area-wise, but the population is the smallest number. So in the National Assembly, they have very little number of seats. So in order to ensure that each province has an equal representation, authority in the
Equal
federation,
ratio, let's say.
in the federation,
Yes.
Senate, where every province has equal number of seats.
Okay.
So there are 104 seats. Each province has equal seats. So any legislation passed in the National Assembly on the basis of population, they cannot do the same in Senate. So in the Senate, where the smaller provinces can protect their rights, and any legislation has to go through Senate.
And the right bill is everywhere.
Yes.
Yes. And how long does it take the mandate of elections?
It's 5 years term.
5 years.
And
5 years term.
5 years term of
Yes.
the parliament.
Yes.
And once the parliament completes its term, elections should take place within 60 days.
Okay.
And for this 60 days, we establish a caretaker government, which is totally new, neutral, and their job is only to monitor, supervise elections, and manage day-to-day business of the government. They cannot take big policy decisions.
But functioning is a smooth running one.
It's very smooth.
Yes.
We have very clear, there are 3 options in the constitution. That first is to caretaker government, that prime minister and leader of opposition, they can nominate a caretaker prime minister. If they fail, the parliament has the right to nominate a prime minister as caretaker. If this option fails, the Election Commission of Pakistan, which is independent and a permanent body, they can nominate any national of Pakistan to be the caretaker prime minister.
Yes. How was it in the previous times, in the previous years? Was it the same system, or it has been developed throughout the years?
It has evolved over the years. It has evolved. These 3 options were, it's part of the evolution. Before, it was only by the outgoing government they could nominate. But now it is with the involvement of opposition and the parliament.
That's great. In your capacity as ambassador of Pakistan to Lebanon, how do you feel? And what kind of mission are you leading? And for sure your mission is very important.
You know, Pakistan, Lebanon enjoy very close relationship.
Yes.
Friction free, I call it. There is no irritant between us.
Nice.
So that is the beauty of our relationship, which starts from the creation of Pakistan in 1947. So my mission was to create and strengthen the image of Pakistan in Lebanon, and also bring people of the 2 countries closer to each other. That is why during my stay, I brought musicians from Pakistan.
What's about the music? Tell us.
They performed live concerts
Nice.
all across. We picked up universities for their performance.
In Urdu?
No, we tried
were they singing?
No, it was all instrumental.
Yes, instrumental.
because
orchestra.
Orchestra.
Yes.
So we took them to different universities from north to south of Lebanon to connect with the youth of Lebanon.
Nice.
So if we made a good image in the youth of Lebanon, I think this is our long-term investment. Then we brought our fashion designers to Lebanon.
Tell us more
because
about fashion, please.
Beirut is a fashion hub in this region.
Yes.
And there's a very huge industry in Pakistan which has grown over the years. So it was very useful to bring them here to showcase what is the trend in Pakistan. Our embroidery, which is very, very beautiful artisanship.
It's a very important activity nowadays.
It is important. So, and Lebanon
Yes.
is a fashion hub. So if we could
And it
promote-
matches with Lebanon, because embroidery is very important too
Very
in Lebanon
important.
too. So
Then
they have
we-
this mixture of
Yes.
activities.
But our embroidery is very, very minute, very beautifully done. Another activity we brought our chefs from Pakistan. We had a gastronomical week
In
at.
gastronomy, you will dedicate for us like 5 minutes talking about this, gastronomy.
Okay.
So if you want to talk about this industry, fishery industry, mineral, petroleum, energy power, and hydraulic power, it's very important
Yeah.
too.
You know, in terms of our industry, we should understand Pakistan is an agro-based industry country. So textile, forms the major part of our economy.
Yes.
Right from raw cotton, we are third largest producer of raw cotton globally.
Yes.
So raw cotton, then we have cotton yarn, then we have weaving industry, then we have garment industry. So this is different phases, and there's a momentum trend to go to the value addition in textile industry.
And it has good impact on economy.
Yeah, it is the major
Yes.
component of Pakistan's economy
Mhm.
and Pakistan's export. In terms of our energy, we utilize all options, right from solar, which is a recent trend,
Yes.
and we also have atomic energy for electricity.
This is important,
Hydraulic.
this atomic energy. Do you export to atomic energy?
No. We
No,
are
it's
we
only
still need
local.
domestically,
Yes.
and it forms a smaller portion, not big portion.
For how long will it survive,
It
this
is
atomic energy?
it will continue, because this
It
is
will
the
continue.
most, in terms of environment, this is one of the good options which
Yes.
we have opted for.
That's perfect. That's perfect. And relating to China, you know, China is very important in economy, industry, and so on. You were saying there is exportation activity and in common activities together. Can you tell us more?
We have a project by the name of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC.
Yes.
Under this, China has committed to invest around $45 billion in Pakistan.
Amazing figure, big figure.
32 billion is for only energy.
Only for energy.
Energy,
Yes.
because we have huge demand for energy, and we have faced shortages, deficit of energy, like Lebanon.
The deficit of energy, excuse me for interruption, was it throughout the past time?
Yeah, it has been, because the growing demand, growing population, supply side is limited. But with this
Talking
collaboration,
about population demography, how
Yes.
much?
we have 207 million population,
Oh my God, it's a very big number.
very big number.
Yes.
And Karachi, which is the biggest city, is almost 21 million, one city.
We're looking forward to traveling and see Pakistan, visit Pakistan.
We have to come, because that is the only way to sitting far away from the country. You don't have the real image. Once you on the ground, you have the feel of the soil, you have feel of the people, you have feel of the culture, and that is where your role as a media person, that you should be there on the ground and show the people from your eyes what is
Nice.
Pakistan and what Pakistan and Lebanon can do together.
Now we're gonna see the video, His Excellency of I Am the Land. Thank you.
I can't tell you your fortune, but I can tell you where fortunes can be made. I have $1 trillion worth of minerals buried right under my soil, and coal reserves that can keep burning for 500 years. Even my salt mines are worth gold, because they are second largest in the world. I have all the right connections. With the world's deepest seaport, connecting to one of the world's highest roads, and leading to one of the world's oldest trading routes. You can always bank on me, because my banking industry turned over 36% in profit, and my stock market was number 3 in the world. I am also the world's breadbasket, the 4th largest producer of rice, mangoes, and cotton, and the 5th largest producer of milk, sugarcane, and dates. From precision instruments that read your heart, to fabric that adorns the sleekest fashion shops. From a tiny matchstick to a roaring jet fighter. And maybe even the t-shirt you're wearing. I am everywhere. People think I'm getting old. But the truth is, I've never felt younger. My arteries are spreading and pumping with fresh blood. I'm flying higher and farther than I ever have. I'm running faster than ever. I'm filled with new energy. The passion to learn. The desire to discover and to remain as young as ever. I am not history. I am the future. I am the home of great people. Great people who changed the course of history, and also those who define the future. Be it theoretical physics, the Higgs, or neurosurgery, the Academy Award, or the Nobel Prize, this is the home of winners. Airwomen, sportsmen, and the statesmen, all walking out of the doors of over 160,000 schools. Schools that are teeming with dreamers, thinkers, and doers. You could try guessing who I am, but you'd be wrong. I am Pakistan.
I am a Pakistani. I am the future. I'm not history. I am not old. I am young. I'm vital. I'm vibing with positive energy to my country. Mr. Aftab, His Excellency Ambassador of Pakistan to Lebanon. After the break, we will take your comment.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. مشاهدينا بريك صغير فاصل وبنرجع لكم. Mr. Aftab Khokhir, His Excellency Ambassador of Pakistan to Lebanon, what is your comment about the movie?
Movie shows in a very short time what is Pakistan, from different people, land, area, industry, energy, and future. So that is what we can present from Pakistan. If you look at the population, it is very dynamic. Our people, not only inside Pakistan, they have created the country, but they have played very important role outside, in the Middle East particularly.
A crucial and skyrocketing role.
Saudi Arabia, UAE, our people went there and built these countries. That is why we have very, very important and close relationship with these countries.
Dating back to which year?
Right from after, I think, the movement started in the 1960s.
Yes.
People started going out, and 1970s saw the peak, and then also over the years 80s. I can give you example that the first currency note of Saudi Arabia,
yes,
it was signed by a Pakistani who was the head of the Saudi Monetary Agency.
Wow, amazing.
Airlines, Saudi Airlines, Emirate Airlines, was developed by people from PIA, Pakistan International Airlines.
We saw the PIA.
PIA. It is Pakistan International Airlines.
Yes.
So this airline helped, assisted the airlines in the region.
Yes.
So this is what we have contributed.
How many airlines companies do you have in Pakistan for the time being?
We have 4 or 5 now. Like initially, it was only one. It's a public-owned company.
Yes.
But now we have private companies also operating on domestic routes as well as international routes.
Okay. And what's about the Potohar?
Potohar Plateau.
Yes, Plateau. It's mineral big range in Pakistan.
Yeah. And currently we have big salt range in this region.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful area. We have developed a museum there, and people visit frequently this place, this museum, and we are not only using it domestically, also for export purposes.
Now, before moving to touristic cities and browsing the city with photos, what about fish industry?
Fish industry, because Pakistan is located on the Arabian Sea, Karachi is the most important
The coastal side.
coastal side.
Yes.
So people have a natural tendency to do the fishing. Over the years, we have developed this industry, and a lot of exports are being done in this field. Shrimps and different types of fish.
This is very delicious.
Very delicious, very delicious.
Yes.
But there's still a lot of to be done, especially in this industry, because there's
Why?
lot of potential, and we need to use modern technology and to tap new markets. And Lebanon, of course, you have a wide range of fish, but I think there's still potential. You like fish, and
It's true.
it-
It's true. What do
but
you mean by
we are
modern
not a
technology?
fish-eating nation.
Excuse me, for modern technology, what do you mean first, and why do you think it's not well established now in Pakistan?
It is on the way. It is being developed, because
Yes.
in terms of the wastage,
Thanks to local efforts, you mean, or international?
and of course it is the initiative of the local industrialists
Yes.
that they have realized that if they go into modern technology, it's not only to ensure the quality, but also to have bigger supplies.
That's amazing, and it's on the way.
It
It's
is
gonna
on the-
see the light in the coming years.
It is on the way, and
you
we
think?
have established contacts with some Lebanese importers who have expressed their interest to import fish from Pakistan.
Now the trip has started. You will take us to touristic cities,
Okay.
and we will see with you on the screen.
Side politics and everything you've heard in the media. I invite you to join me as we view this country and its people through a different lens. Welcome to Emerging Pakistan.
Sir, upon looking at this video, by just looking at this video, I call it magic. I call it splendid cities and areas, and I call it very nice touristic activities. What can you tell us?
Pakistan offers a lot in tourism. If you want to see the natural beauty, we have the beautiful areas. If you want to see archaeology, we have cities like Lahore, Peshawar, history. These cities offer you. Gandhara civilization is in Pakistan.
Gandhara.
Gandhara civilization.
Can you tell us more about the civilization?
It is, I think, thousands of years old in the civilization.
Yes.
And we have found the places in Pakistan which were the host of the civilization. So a lot of people come and visit these places.
Okay. From very long time ago, as you said.
Yes.
Okay. And if you want to talk about historical sites or much more visited sites nowadays, what are they?
It's Lahore and Peshawar and Texla region.
It's not
And in-
easy to pronounce, sir.
Lahore is a city.
Yes.
Peshawar is a city.
Okay.
Texla is also a region where we have this ruins from Gandhara civilization.
Okay.
Then in Sindh province we have very, very old places which tells us that how the civilization used to live in this part of the world.
So you have great book of histories.
Yes,
Yes, dating back to centuries.
yes, no doubt about it.
Tell us more. If we want to go to Islamabad now, the capital of Pakistan, what does it entail, and
Islamabad
what is the most important in it?
Islamabad is a capital, a purpose-built capital.
Yes.
It was developed in 1960s, and from Karachi we moved to Islamabad as a capital.
by international architects?
Yeah,
or
Greek architect.
Greek architects.
So this is a very well planned city,
Yes.
where it's the seat of the government, and over the years now it has developed its own culture. Before that, it was
pattern culture.
it was an empty city,
Yes.
because people were not belonging to the city.
Why? Okay.
They came from different parts of Pakistan and they had to work in the government departments, so they were living in Islamabad. But now the next generation is born in Islamabad,
Yes.
so they have an association with the city, and accordingly it has developed its own taste and culture and attraction.
Their heart is
is-
beating in the city, I can see.
Sorry?
Their heart is beating
is.
inside and in
It's-
the middle of the city.
It is located just at the base of beautiful Magla Hills. So
Wow.
at the back we have hills and then we have the city.
Magla Hills.
Margla.
Margla, yes.
So there's a lot of hiking trails in these hills. We have developed restaurants on the top of hills.
Nightlife, you mean? They have a nightlife
Yeah,
in the city?
yeah.
Yes.
We have a wide range of restaurants offering different cuisine.
We will talk now about gastronomy after you cover this part of tourism.
So Islamabad is now a proper city
Yes.
where locals and foreigners enjoy to live, to enjoy the beauty and the weather of them. It's a bit, as compared to other cities, Islamabad is cooler in summers, relatively cooler,
Yes.
and colder in winters.
Always cool weather
No, we have
throughout the years,
we
or
have
the
hot
4
summers.
seasons are there?
All 4 seasons.
4 seasons are there.
But as compared to other cities, the temperature will be 2, 3, 4 degrees higher or lower depending upon the season.
Yes. Before we go talk about football cup, and this is the very most important of our episode today, what's about gastronomy?
Gastronomy, Pakistan cuisine is
Spicy?
very spicy, but when we host foreigners, we moderate it
Yes.
because we understand people.
They cannot handle.
They cannot, and
But I can handle.
okay,
I can handle.
we will offer you that.
Thank you.
And it's a mix of different things, and mostly it is meat-based.
Meat-based and
Mutton,
have the
beef.
rice.
Rice is our pride.
Yes.
We are the producer of the most tasteful rice, basmati rice.
Wow, the basmati is the best.
Yes,
So meat-based kitchen
it is meat.
plates.
Like we add meat in every dish. Vegetable we add meat. Rice
Wow.
we add meat.
Do you think is it good for health, His Excellency?
Yeah,
Always
health you
meat.
need to. Health problem is not with the food.
Yeah.
It's you need to be active. You need to do some
Sport
exercise,
activities, yes.
and then you can enjoy the food. If you don't do any exercise, you eat without meat, you will
And you
be.
need to be happy,
you
not to
need to be
stress out all the day.
Yes, all the time. So you need to be in a balance.
Yes.
Good diet, good exercise, so that you enjoy the life, you enjoy the food.
Yes. Before talking about enjoying life and what's life's perspective for His Excellency, Mr. Aftab, you were saying meat-based plates
Yeah.
and dishes, and the basmati rice is the main ingredient or component of this kitchen. What is else?
We have very tasteful lentil dishes, vegetables also.
Mhm.
Some of the vegetables which we have in Pakistan, I couldn't find in Lebanon.
Yeah, and they
Thank you.
say that the industry of vegetables and fruits is very important in Pakistan.
It is very important
Production.
and
Yes.
now we have moved into export industry for vegetables and fruits.
Important.
So in addition to catering to the local market,
Mhm.
we are looking at especially mangoes. Pakistani mango is the tastiest mango in the world. This is
Wow.
my challenge. And we have more than 100 varieties of mangoes in Pakistan.
It's amazing.
And summer is the best time to enjoy mango because hotter the weather, tasteful is mango.
Wow. About spicy food, you said you moderate. What kind or what's the quantity that you use for locals?
I think we cannot measure it. It's the taste.
Even for kids, is it
Yeah.
good for their health? They are acquainted to that?
They are acquainted, but now the trend is people realize, and also not only spices, oily. We use a lot of cooking oil. That
Cooking
makes
oil.
our
Wow.
food
Yummy.
yummy,
Yes.
and at the same time, it is very
It's majestic.
you put on weight
Yes.
because of the oily food,
Exactly.
but it adds to the taste.
Exactly. And what are the names of the typical or main dishes in Pakistan?
Biryani is well-known name.
Plus, equal the ingredient in a quick way response.
Biryani can be of mutton, chicken, and it can be vegetable biryani also.
Biryani, we offer it here in Lebanon too.
Yes,
Yes.
but our biryani is different and I think more tasty.
Yes. It's Pakistani signature.
Pakistan.
Signature and seal.
Yes.
What else?
We have very delicious dishes in barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Mutton, kebab, mutton piece,
Yes.
minced meat, both in beef, mutton and chicken.
Wow.
Again, fish in the barbecue is still has a very nominal share.
Wow.
We are red meat eaters.
Okay.
Now we have chicken also, but still, if you want to have the real taste, it's in the red meat.
It's amazing. And it sounds very delicious.
It is very good.
About beverage.
Beverage, we in summer we have a very popular lemonade is very popular.
Lemonade.
Lemonade, like
Yes.
lemon, and then you call it ayran, made from yogurt.
Ayran, yes.
Yogurt.
Yes.
Made of yogurt.
Yes.
In our case, it is still a very, very domestic industry. We don't have a production readily packed ayran in the market.
Why?
Still, we go to the shop
Yes.
and ask to prepare, and he prepares the yogurt drink, which is ayran, in front of us.
Exactly.
So that is the it's a tasty.
I've been tasting
You can
some
be
yogurt.
it can be sweet, it can be salty.
Yes, yes.
It's up to you.
I've
But
tasted
tradition
this
is
a long time ago, His Excellency, preparing it in the shop, and it was very delicious.
And especially in the breakfast, you have a trend to have sweet ayran.
Uh-huh.
And another addition we have made is mango.
Mango.
We add mango in ayran in summers because
in the yogurt?
Yes.
Wow.
So we call this mango. We call lassi is the word.
It must be full of calories.
It is.
It is.
It's a full meal if you want to take it.
Yes.
So we call
Do you
it.
have honey? Do you add honey?
We have no. We add sugar
Sugar.
because still in this ayran we call it lassi.
Yes.
We don't use honey. It is sugar
Yes.
and or salt if you want to.
And your breakfast is composed of what? What else?
Traditional breakfast is very heavy in Pakistan. Traditional breakfast.
Traditional,
It's
yes.
bread full of butter.
Wow.
Butter inside the dough, and then we cook it. The bread.
Butter-based bread.
Butter-based, and we cook it in the bread butter.
So it's inside and outside.
Yes, both.
Okay.
That's the tradition.
Don't you have cheese?
We have
Cheese for the traditional basket.
cheese.
Breakfast.
We are not a cheese country.
Yes.
Our domestic cheese is only cottage cheese.
Okay.
Other than that, we don't use cheese too much.
Okay. What else?
In the breakfast, we have halwa,
Halwa.
and
Halewe.
also chickpeas. If you
Halwa is halewe.
halwa, yes, that's it,
Halewe.
yeah.
Okay.
And people take it with the bread and enjoy it.
It's very sugar.
Very
based,
sugar, oily. But now,
oily.
of course, the evolution, people are realizing that they need to be conscious of the food. So we are moving towards the normal bread and toast
Yes.
and omelette and
And the Nescafe and the coffee.
not coffee,
Not coffee.
tea
Uh-huh.
with milk,
The tea. Yes.
hot tea with hot milk.
Okay. But people addicted to caffeine, what do they do?
Tea?
No, coffee. We
No.
want coffee.
Coffee is very little. It's
Okay.
only Nescafe, not like you have.
Nescafe.
No,
Yes,
but not too much.
yes.
Normally you have tea.
All right. Okay, sir. This is about gastronomy. Thank you for highlighting the main component of the Pakistani gastronomy. If you want to talk about this famous cup, you have something very important to tell us.
Football World Cup in Pakistan, football is not a popular sport. We play hockey, we play cricket. Cricket is very popular. But our contribution to the World Cup, Football World Cup, is that the football which was used during this World Cup, the previous World Cup, was made in Pakistan. It's a small city called Sialkot.
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 Yes.
People in this city, they have a natural talent to make this football. Traditionally, it was handmade.
Yes.
Now, with the technology, it has, and now we cater to the international standards, and we supply football to the whole world.
To the whole world,
Yes.
without any exception whatsoever.
People playing football World Cup, it means to the whole world. So
Wow, exactly.
this was our contribution. Our team was not there, but our football was there.
Amazing. And this is very important a motto for Pakistan.
Yes, it
Don't
is.
you think so?
It
Do
is.
you agree with me?
Yes, I fully agree with you, and
Yes.
we need to promote it further.
We want to see a video now on the screen related to Football Cup. Yes. So we can see that Pakistan has demonstrated a big legacy of excellence, and the sports manufacturing industry is very important.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And it
sir.
is based in one city called Sialkot.
Chalkot.
Sialkot.
Sialkot, yes.
And the people have natural talent to offer this quality football or sports, not for Pakistan, but for outside.
What's the secret behind this talent? Enthusiasm?
No, it's enthusiasm plus some natural talent. It's
Yes.
God gifted.
Yes.
They have their hands, they can do the stitching, they can produce the best quality. And of course, you know, the global standards are very high. For
Definitely.
a football to be used in the World Cup,
Very demanding
it's
standards.
very demanding.
Because they are
So
very
we have
high.
matched those demands, those standards, and we are very proud of it.
For the best, sir. For the best. I am Pakistani. I am Pakistan. Something was very important in this video, education. And the vital of education or educated people, we can see it. What can you tell us?
Education is a cornerstone of any development of country. Pakistan, which is a huge population, and most of the population is in the youth age bracket. Education is the only tool to equip them and to survive in this life.
Mainly branches of what
We
industry
have
or
moved-
education?
Education, traditionally it used to be in old days doctor and engineer,
Yes.
but now we have all fields open. in the education. People are going to IT field, they are going to the administration, science research, biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics. Law profession is very popular in Pakistan.
And the market demand?
There's huge market demand.
Huge market demand.
Plus, we also look at outside Pakistan, because we have Middle East, we have Europe, we have America, and we send our people to work there.
Sir, His Excellency Ambassador of Pakistan to Lebanon, Mr. Aftab Ahmed Khokhir. In less than 1 minute, what would you like to say to our viewer?
We are leaving Lebanon in 24 hours,
Oh my
and we
God.
are very sad,
Oh my
because
God.
the love of people of Lebanon is our asset which we are taking with us to Pakistan, and we will not be able to live without this love of the people of Lebanon.
And we love you too. We love Pakistani population, and best of luck for all your future endeavors. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being with us today in Mariam TV Plateau. Best of luck, peace and health.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. مشاهدينا بريك صغير وبنرجع لكم. مشاهدينا رجعنا لكم من البريك من لقاء سفرة مع سفير. هلا لقاءنا مع السيدة أفشان أفتاب، زوجة سعادة سفير الباكستان في لبنان. You want me to translate for sure?
No, it's
Good
okay.
morning.
By the end of 3 years, I can pick up a little bit of Arabic. Yes.
How are you, Mrs. Afshan?
Thank you very much.
First, it's a great pleasure and honor to have you here, to greet you here in Mariam TV Plateau. And today, as every day, you look very beautiful.
And you're very kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me over and giving me a chance to talk about us in our land.
Yes.
I think by this time, most of the Lebanon knows about Pakistan.
Exactly.
So thanks to you and your interview, you're giving us a chance to touch the hearts that we haven't been able to.
Thank you,
so
Mrs.
far.
Afshan. First, you know, this part of episode, we're going to cover women rights and women activity in Pakistan. Before talking about gender subordination, arranged marriage, and so on, I have a question.
Okay.
I love what you are wearing.
Thank you.
Is it a Pakistani uniform, traditional uniform?
Yes, it's the traditional clothes of Pakistan. When you go to Pakistan, you will see every female
Yes.
wearing it.
Yes.
It usually comes in a 3-piece set, which we have a shalwar,
Yes.
which we sort of change according to the fashion. We have the loose ones and the tight ones. Whatever.
Shalwar means.
Shalwar, I think, is similar to what you wear in Lebanon.
Okay.
It's the trouser,
Trouser.
but it's a bit open,
Okay.
a broad one.
Yes.
And then we have the shirt, which we call the kameez.
The kameez.
The kameez.
It's like in
It's
Arabic
like
al kameez.
Yeah, al-kameez.
Yes.
It's a shirt which again we modify it with. Sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's longer, and then it's we call this dupatta. The
Dupatta.
scarf. Yes.
The scarf.
The
Yes.
scarf. Basically,
It's nice.
it represents it's a form of protection.
Okay.
It protects us, you know, being we don't believe in flaunting ourselves.
Okay.
So it's a symbol of haya. I think that's what you say in Arabic. The
Himaya.
yes,
Himaya,
it covers
protection,
yes and
yes.
protection.
Yes.
So-
Protection for women. Now,
Yeah, I
you've
mean-
highlighted something very important for me in this episode, protecting women. We're going to
Yeah,
talk about this.
okay.
Why?
No, it's just something to cover ourselves, because
Just to cover-
traditionally, as religiously
yes.
as women, we are supposed to
Okay.
be, you know, to cover ourselves,
Yes.
not
Yourself.
Yeah,
it means.
just ourselves.
Okay.
So it's a part of our traditional
Traditional
yes.
uniform. Now I'm going to break the rules.
Okay.
You know my character. I like to break the rules. I have a question before stepping into our main topic.
Okay.
How did you meet His Excellency?
Well,
You can say, I don't want to answer.
no. It's one question that everybody asks me when
Yes.
I meet them is, do you still have the arranged marriages?
Yes.
Yes, we have, and I am an example of an
This is
arranged
my
marriage.
question.
Yes. It is the usual where the parents see the girl and the girl's parents see the boy,
Okay.
and of course we are given a choice. We have the right of veto.
Yes.
But our parents decide, and we still go along with that system.
First the parents meet.
Yeah, first
Without the spouses.
Yes, first
Okay.
the usual system is that you know, if parents go to a wedding or any such occasion and they like the girl, they find about who she is, her family is, what her education is, and then if everything is what they would like, or which
What was the scenario at this time? Your parents going home, coming back home,
his parents
and telling
came.
you the details and secrets about him?
Actually, his parents came.
Yes.
We were suggested by a friend to his parents, and the parents came, and of course they met us. They met my parents, and they met me, and I think they were okay about it. So they went back and they told you know, their son that this is what we have seen, and if you want to go ahead, we can meet again. So we
Nice.
met. My parents met him,
Okay.
and
then they arrange for you to meet him before marriage, or there is no
usually
meeting before
no,
marriage?
No, usually now it is, yes.
Now it
Yeah,
is.
now it is with the educated families and the
Yes.
middle class, and
Okay.
you get a chance to meet them, but the concept of going out together before actually formalizing it still not common.
That's why we talk about, I've read something about honor killing.
Yes.
What's that? Does it is it always in relation with the arranged marriage or no?
Both.
Can you tell
but
us more?
It's not, I have to correct you, it is highlighted more than it is actually exist in Pakistan.
Yes.
You know that
we say honor killing, excuse me
Yes.
for interruption, or shame killing.
yeah,
Yes.
it's when the girl exercises her own power in getting married. The family finds it hard to accept it, so they're killed in the name of honor, that because
Okay.
she is gone. But again, that's not very common in our society.
Not anymore.
No, we have some pockets. You know, we are a progressive society, yet we have our tradition and we have our culture and we have our mindset.
Yes.
The whole of the society is against it. We as people of Pakistan, we as women, as men of Pakistan, we condemn that, and
Yes.
we are striving, we are doing all our best to finish it in small pockets that we have. It is
Okay.
just one or two odd incidents that happened, and unfortunately the media sort of took over it and gave an image that it's very common. No, it's not very common in Pakistan.
So now it's gone. It's very
It's
old.
not 100% gone, but
Yeah.
yes, you know, steps are
Yes.
taken to finish it. Of course, it's somewhere, it's a tradition for so many decades, so you can't just get up and finish it.
Sure, it's like every country.
Like every
there are
country,
some
yes.
concepts and then they disappear
Yes,
progressively.
yes. So
Now going back to this arranged marriage, embarking upon matrimony in Pakistan.
yes.
The couple don't meet before, but now within time they
Yes.
are little bit
Yes, they meet before, they see each other.
removing
and-
such bands. if you
Yes,
can
it
say.
is. It
Yes.
is, and of course, with education and with the exposure, the girls and the boys are, or the men and the women are given some chance to, you know, to exchange and to meet.
Okay.
So it's
If
changing.
supposedly they have nothing in common as regards characters and they get married, do they go for divorce if, for God's sake, it's not working out?
Yes, and like any other institute, we do believe in the marriage institute, and we do try hard both ways to keep it working, because
Okay.
you know, it's all about compromise. All relationships are some you give in, you
It's true.
But if it is not, we are open to walk away from it. We are not obliged.
No restrictions or
No, not
obligation
our,
to stay
even
in
are
this
we, yes, we
matrimony.
follow, yeah, we follow the Islamic law,
Yes.
and we have the right of divorce.
That's-
So for women, that's another thing, that you have that right.
And what's about Mr. Rana Muhammad Iqbal Khan? about women rights bill.
Yes.
They signed it unanimously from not long time ago.
Not like, yes.
Tell us more about this bill and
Yes,
about women rights.
Yes, it was a bill that was in favor of protecting women against domestic violence.
Nice.
You know, like we have, like most of the countries, we have our cases, but it was just to protect the women. Of course, because it was a new thing, so it did meet a little bit of resistance, but we managed to do it.
Great.
So we have a law where if a woman is facing some sort of
Domestic violence,
she can just go to a police station and file a report.
Wow.
And you know, that will be taken care of.
It's now taking care
Yeah,
of it from how many?
It's just very
from
recent.
how long?
Actually, I think a couple of years ago.
Yes.
It has now started giving the awareness to women that they have the right to protect themselves. So women are not as much as we would like to,
Yes.
but women are,
Why do we say domestic violence?
you know,
What's the reason behind it?
like any other society, it
Yes.
can be finances, it can be character, it can be family feuds.
Yes.
So a lot of characters, a lot of you know, factors contribute to domestic violence.
All right. All right.
As in West, I'm sure.
It's like almost everywhere
yes,
in all societies related to
yeah,
this matter.
Yeah, somehow or the other.
Now
yes.
talking about women rights, about women education, women in parliament. What can you tell us?
Let me tell
Where do you want to start from?
I want to start from saying that, you know, women are in Pakistan are as progressive as anywhere.
Yes.
And they are free to work and to come and to compete with men at all fields. I'll start with the simple thing that, you know, you may not be a part of the football World
Cup.
Yes, but the footballs since the past few years are made in Pakistan. And this year, the ball that was used was from the stitching unit till the final shape, everything was done by women. So we have women at the very core, from the basics. And then we, as I'm sure most of you know, that we had the first female Prime Minister, late Benazir Bhutto. She's such a good example of women in Pakistan.
This is amazing.
Yes, and we have
She's the symbol of strength.
The symbol of strength,
of
and we are
power
very proud to, yes.
And the human interaction.
Of course.
Yes.
And the opportunities that being in a country which is formed on the Islamic foundations, women are, they have the equal opportunities. We have women in the parliament. We have
so they stand equal.
Yes, we have 20% of quota for women, over and above the women who actually contest the election and win their seats.
That's
we have them. We have 20 seats in the Senate, which is, I think, the upper house, and we have managed to break the barrier of the traditional traditional male-dominated professions.
Yes.
For example, we have Aisha Farooq. She is our fighter jet pilot.
Wow.
Safeguarding the borders of Pakistan. She flies an F-16.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
We have Samina Baig.
All warmest greetings to her.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We have Samina Baig. She has climbed the Mount Everest and she's done the same. So, and she comes from the north of Pakistan.
Which year?
Almost. This was, I think, 3 years ago when she did that. Of course, everybody knows Malala. So with her, she has started this cause for education. So she's a symbol of peace.
Education, best curriculum.
Yes, and the education in the less privileged areas for the less privileged people.
And then how is it progressing now, talking about education and in such less privileged areas and for such privileged people?
It is because I think that she has created a lot of awareness for the girls to step up and to you know, to
awareness
have
campaigns.
Yes, for education, and the families to realize that it is an important motto. Yes.
And it is an important weapon.
Yes.
For women.
And and it empowers women, you know,
Exactly.
especially, you know, with the changing the challenges of the new world, the economic challenges, that everybody has to put in their own
So, touch. So,
Yeah.
do you believe in women empowerment?
of course,
Of
yes.
course.
Because I think we are the ones who make the next generation and a nation.
We will make it,
We will make it.
for sure.
It starts from us.
For sure.
Yes.
For
so
sure.
we have to be strong to give a strong tomorrow.
We have to fight for a strong tomorrow, Mrs. Afshan. It's perfectly true. But tomorrow, who's going to be our, I don't want to say monster, who's going to fight against us?
I think we will be strong enough to fight our own battles, whoever it is. And I think with world will also change. And I think that they will be with us. So I'm hoping that we won't be able to,
All the community will be with us.
Yes, and I think that we'll make our own place. And I don't think we will fight. We will have anybody who would fight against it. I'm hoping.
Exactly, exactly. What is your educational background?
I have a master's degree in applied psychology, plus an MBA from UK that I went and I did international business management, which was a long time
So
ago.
it's very important. And do you believe in education? I can see
Yes,
highly.
Yes.
What has education offered to you
To me, as a
throughout the
person,
years, as a wife, as a mother, and as everything?
Well, first of all, I have to thank my mother, because she is the one who really pushed me, and she realized that how much an education is important. It has helped me in everywhere.
In everywhere.
In everywhere, being a human being, being a person, being accepting, being a mother, being a husband that I
A
could
mother of
two boys. I have two boys,
Mashallah.
almost a 15 and a 13-year-old. So raising them, it has helped me, and I could give them values in a better way.
what kind of values exactly? Moral values?
Moral values, yes.
Support.
Traditional values, moral values, what's right and wrong.
Yes.
I think help them in a better way if I'm educated. I can help my husband, as I have tried my level best to do in Lebanon, is to be with him, to walk with him shoulder to shoulder,
I can
and
see
to
that. I can see that.
and to let you know where I come from.
Yes.
My education has given me that confidence and that support to do that.
So your message today to all viewers: education is our weapon.
Yes, it is our weapon.
It is our weapon.
And it is a strength, it is a weapon, and life can take us so far. if
Because
we are
life is a
strong.
jungle. We have to have
Yes,
such
it's going
an
to
important
be
weapon.
yes, it's going to be a challenge at every step for all of us.
Yes.
So that we should have education. It does so much good for our own self
Exactly.
before it does good for other people.
Exactly. Gender subordination
Yes.
in Pakistan.
Yes.
What can you tell us?
Well, we are we are at par with the men of our country. We
Yes.
are supporting them in every field, may it be doctors, may it be IT, the media. So I think that the progress of our country is because we are now walking shoulder to shoulder. and with
Working
them.
shoulder to shoulder,
Yes,
and
in
starting
everything.
from, let's say,
Starting from being at home.
yes.
If you come to a very basic level, we help the women in the north. They help all the summers with the crops and the agriculture, so the men can go down and do some business to bring things.
So the
on.
manpower, I can understand from you, started from being in crops and agriculture.
Yeah, we are an agricultural
Yes.
country.
Okay.
So you will find women in cotton picking, in fabric making, in working at home, plus working in the fields.
Okay.
So and then going up with if they have an opportunity to study, they are free to join any institute as long as they have the merit.
Institute, you mean matrimonial institute or education?
A matrimonial, yes, it is
Yes.
changing. It will take some time to change 100%,
Okay.
but they are free to join educational or any workplace that they.
Public administrations and the
Yes.
state.
We have a law. We have the previous government had the foreign minister. She was a lady. We have the governor of our state bank was a lady in the last government. We have the speaker who is a lady. So
Amazing.
you can see we are present.
So the female touch is there.
there. Yes, yes. And,
In your capacity as spouse of His Excellency Ambassador of Pakistan to Lebanon, what do you feel? And how do you feel about it? Is it stressful? Is it a cool status or in between?
it's a lovely position to be in.
Yes.
I love being here in Lebanon, being with him, dealing with the Lebanese society. I think I have learned so much, and it is one of the best postings that I have.
Yes.
And it wasn't stressful. It was just very enjoyable and very enriching.
Any case study, any scenario that happened to you throughout your stay here in Lebanon, by which you proved yourself as woman?
I think that on a woman level, I have managed to change the image of women in Pakistan for the Lebanese women, because I think
I raise to you the flag of respect, full respect.
Because I think so, and I hope so. I have done that because I've been asked quite a couple of questions, which which made me. For example, the first question they ask, of course, is about the arranged marriage.
Yes.
And I wanted to tell, and I think I told them that you have an image of arranged marriage as being a disaster. I'm an example of that.
Yes.
And I have asked, people have asked me about covering and being suppressed, and I tell them that you see me, I'm covered, yes.
Yes.
But I'm out.
Yes.
I can wear what I want. I can meet you at your level.
Yes.
So I think that is my biggest achievement,
Wow.
apart from leaving Pakistan in the heart of Lebanon.
Those are Pakistani living in Pakistan. They ask the question, or here in
No,
Lebanon?
of course, that's an image they see on the television.
Yes.
So they are curious to know, and I tell them that no, it's.
And this is a very important message today to all viewers. Everybody gonna watch this episode, and again, it's an important message.
Yes, it is an important message to tell you that yes, we are an Islamic country, but we are very progressive. It is open to women in all fields. We can live the way we want to live.
Yes.
It gives you the space to breathe.
Again, it's true.
Yeah.
And tell us more about Women Rights Charter, in few words.
We had, I don't know whether we had the late Asma Jahangir. She was a very famous lawyer, and on an international level she was a human rights activist, and she worked a lot for the rights of women. And we are slowly and gradually getting there.
Yes.
We are creating an awareness. The media is creating an awareness.
Who's helping out in this matter?
The civil society.
The civil
NGOs,
society.
like the law that you said we passed in the provincial assembly, that is helping. That is creating an awareness of the women that
non-governmental organizations and
we have
women
NGOs,
associations.
yes, who are working for the education. They are working for the for the rights of women.
How many? Almost, not exact number, women associations in Pakistan nowadays?
Quite a few. I would not. I don't want to give a false number.
Yes.
But we have in education, and so we have a lot of NGOs working for the right of women.
And it's working under the umbrella of the Pakistani state?
Yes, they have the support of the Pakistani government, of course. Yes,
The support.
and of people like the educated people. They have the full support.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes.
Education, women in education.
Yes.
How are they? What's the path of their? How are they excelling?
Well, like I said that They are there in every field. We have, you know, I'll just give you an example. The latest movie, Mission Impossible, the graphics
Yes.
are done by a Pakistani girl.
Yes.
And we have Sharmeen Obaid Chunai, she has won 2 Oscar awards in the filmmaking. So we are there with we
You are there.
yes, we still need to work on our education, our literacy rate, and I think we are going to achieve it slowly and steady. We're going to do that.
That's cool. Mrs. Afshan, before you embark upon your trip to Pakistan in 24 hours,
Yes.
first we're going to miss you.
I'm going to miss Lebanon. You have a wonderful country.
Thank you. What would you like to say to Lebanese viewers?
I repeat, you have a beautiful country, such an enriched country. And I think people who are not coming here, they are missing something very good. On a personal level, I think I am very lucky for the love that everybody has given me, the love and the respect. I can never, ever have words to explain what it means, what the friendship of Lebanese mean to us. It will stay in our hearts forever.
Thank you. Very valuable. And let's not cry.
Yeah. Yes, please don't, because I get very emotional.
Very
so
valuable words. We, in return, Lebanese, wish you all health, all prosperity, all love, all peace in your life, within your family and in work. And
Thank you.
wherever you go, may God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And we hope to have our Lebanese friends over in Pakistan to see what a beautiful country it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
لقاءنا لليوم مشاهدينا من لقاء سفرة مع سفير خلص حتى لقاء آخر مع سفير آخر وبلد آخر، والله معكم.